Right, Frankie, 2 games into the season. How have you found the first 2 games against Gillingham and Brentford?
Oh well, like the first game of the season went going away to Gillingham was obviously a big game for us, seeing as they're up there, they're one of the favourites in the league. So to come away with a point, it's obviously a good result and it's a good point, but just disappointing after being 1-0 up that they got the equaliser late on, and it was only the point and not the 3 at the end of the day. And then it was a tough task going to Brentford, but first half we gave away 2 sloppy goals and that, but I thought we could have got more from the game. Like we dominated the game through spells, and that, especially in the second half, and we were unlucky to lose the game really.
And your own performances on the left of the diamonds, how pleased have you been with your contributions?
I think a lot. I'm getting used to it. You know, I'm not used to playing there regularly before like this season. So each game like I play, I'm learning still, but I'm enjoying it. You know, you go spells sometimes about touching the ball and that, but just getting my positioning right, and I do enjoy it. You do get like we do get quite a lot of freedom from it, getting on the ball and that. So it has been working quite well for us. So hopefully I could, you know what I mean, carry on playing in that position and hopefully do well from it.
Yeah, in your last 3 friendlies, you got a draw against Bristol Rovers and then 2 narrow defeats against good sides in Wolves and Swansea. Now you've drawn at Gillingham and a bit unlucky to lose at Brentford, but you just need to get that win now, don't you?
Yeah, I think if like we get a win at home Saturday, you know what I mean, we'll have 4 points from the 2 games and that, and we'll be in a great position to. And then just from there on, we want to just try and stay unbeaten in the league and see how far we could push on.
Yeah, what are your views on your set pieces so far? Because your free kick obviously led to the goal for Sean Jeffers at Brentford, and you've put some decent balls in. You've been pleased with the deliveries?
Yeah, well, like I'm off the corners now. Dan has been whipping some good balls in, like, but from the free kicks and that, you know, it's just we've worked some set pieces up, but it was just in that area, and I had a shot early on in the game and like it troubled the keeper, and I just thought, I'm getting on this one, you know, and it paid off, you know what I mean. The keeper parried it and we scored from it. So just see, you know what I mean, see how it goes, see what position the free kicks come in, and hopefully I might get a chance to score a couple this year.
Yeah, the manager said after the game he wants you to be more ruthless. Do you think that means having more long-range shots just to try and test the keeper?
Yeah, and I think obviously shooting more often than that, but even like when we get chances, take them and be more put your neck on the line, be a bit more aggressive. I think especially in the first half against Brentford, we should have been in their faces a bit more, you know, and sort of got into them a bit. Where in the second half we done that, and we were on top of them the whole second half and that, and we had possession, and we were getting a lot of freedom from it as well.
Yeah. And the manager said he's not going to sign a penalty taker, so if the penalty is given during the game, will you be trying to grab the ball?
I don't know, it could well be, yeah. We had to take a couple of penalties before the game on Tuesday and that, like, so I'm not sure if he's made his mind up off that, but I think Wes would be trying to grab it as well, and Jeff, the natural strikers, you know, trying to bag goals at in the season. But yeah, I wouldn't mind taking myself, because there's always a chance to get yourself on the score sheet. And if I feel confident, you know, in the game to take it, then I'll take it. But if not, you know what I mean, if one of the strikers go to grab it, I'll be happy to hand it over to him.
Yeah. And just finally, Frankie, it's your first permanent club, apart from Bristol City, isn't it? 'Cause you were there since you were a kid. How have you settled in now? You finding it being away from Bristol?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know, like it's different. Like especially after being for a club, like being pro at Bristol City for 4 years, and that I was in and around the squad, but I was never in the starting lineup and that. You know, so it's good to be like come here this year, and hopefully I've quite a big part be a part of Cheltenham and play week in week out, and hopefully do well from it. And I'll just be happy to get games under my belt, and I think I'll improve from that, you know, the more games I play.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it and feel part of the club a lot more, you know, and just it seems like you bond better with a lot of the players and that, so we'll see how it goes this year.
And I'm sure you've heard the news about Steve Coppell. I know you're still a Bristol City fan. I mean, you surprised about that?
Yeah, I just had a text in the car just on the way back to the training ground then, and I was quite surprised, you know, and a lot of people are surprised because you've only got appointed at the start of the season. So yeah, I think, well, I don't know really, it's a bit shocked, but Keith Millen's got the job there, so we'll see how it goes, you know. He done well when he was in charge part-time last year for 6 games, so wait and see, you know, he might do well at the club.
Cheers, Frankie.